Hey guys, another video with Fix It Pros. Today we have a 7 Plus and I want to show you how to repair your iPhone 7 Plus or any iPhone 7 for that matter for $5. That's right, I'm telling you right now, you can fix it for $5, okay? Let me show you what you're going to need. So first of all, you got your iPhone 7 Plus, and it's got a broken screen and everything touches, okay? Let me kind of just go through that. Make sure everything's working. Okay, everything's working pretty good. It looks pretty good. Okay. And the first thing is you want to shut it off. Kind of already opened this one up already. And you want to disconnect the battery. And I've kind of, for the sake of the video, I've kind of already taken all the plates off. Everything, all the little cameras and everything. Just so that you can see. Take off your home button here, and I want to show you once that's already done. And you're going to need, one of the first steps is you're going to need this glass right here. This is for a 7 Plus glass, and very great quality stuff. And this is basically what you would use, obviously, to replace this. Okay, and this, you can buy this on eBay for like, $5 or $6. So you would definitely need that. So let me kind of get into it real quick and show you. You're going to use your hot gun. Okay, you have a hot gun, and what you're gonna need too is a razor blade. Get your razor blades. I found my razor blades here. Okay, you don't need a lot. Get your nice razor blade there. Okay, and what you're gonna do, the first step is you're gonna heat this up really good. And if you're already taking all the plates, all the cameras off, all that stuff, for sake of video, just showing you what to do at this step. Heat that up pretty good to about 109 degrees. And you're gonna take your blade off. Take your blade and start cutting in this plastic right here. Let me kind of show you. Just be very careful. Sometimes you need to make a little incision there. Make a little bit more heat. Just gonna try to separate the glass from the frame. You don't want to bend too much. You're just gonna pop this off. Sometimes you need a little bit more heat. Try not to heat it too much on the sides because you can warp the film, and then you can create shadows when you're on the white screen. So just a little bit of heat. You're kind of doing this pulling motion. Okay, just be very gentle. Take your time. And this is also, called the refurbishing process. So this is what we're doing here. Heat this up a little bit more. You're gonna get in here. Sometimes this just pops out. Look at that. That just popped out because it's already completely broken. Okay. Heat this up a little bit more. And again, you can use a heat gun. They have these workstation heat guns where it's a solder machine, and I can get into that in another video, show you what you're going to need there. But these are some, so obviously there's some tools that you're going to need in order to do this. But the end result is you can fix this with the $5 glass. And you can, once you get all the tools you're going to need, you can fix unlimited amounts for $5 a piece. And you can turn it into a little business. fixing your friends' iPhones with minimal investment. So you want to just make sure you take this out. You gotta be very careful to get this plastic. Sometimes it breaks off. So you want to just take like a blade. Don't dig in too deep. Just very little. Usually the plastic stays on with the blade, but in this case it didn't. Be very careful with this cable. You know, I've already heated it up before to take it off. You don't want to yank that off without preheating it, because that's the home button flex cable, and your home button will stop working. Then you'd have to replace the whole backlight. That's another video. You just want to gently pull this off. You're kind of pulling in a pulling out motion. As you see that the glass is broken, you don't want to pull. You don't want to pull inward, because boom, you'll crack the LCD or the digitizer. So you're just gently. Sometimes taking a razor blade can help, just by running along the edge of the glue. Helps out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Take that off. Okay, so now that's off. What you want to do is, a lot of times there's still excess glue around the frame. You want to make sure you peel those off, because the next step, we're going to use a hot plate, and when you use the cutting wire, it can run on top of the glue and cut your polarizer. Then you're going to have to replace the polarizer. Okay. Okay. So now we got that all the frames off. What we're going to do next is going to use our hot plate, which is right here. Okay. And we're going to put this right on top of here. Top of our hot plate. Okay. Slide this over a little bit. You're gonna let that heat up for a little bit. It's right now it's on 75 degrees. So in 5 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit. What's hot?
What, 5 degrees?
75 degrees. Is it Celsius? That's hot? That's 75 degrees, but is it 75 degrees Celsius? Yeah, okay. I know this is right, Celsius. But anyways, okay. Next thing you're gonna need is some cutting wire. This is like gold wire, gold coated cutting wire. It's a 0.10 millimeter. It's pretty decent. I've liked using this before, and this costs like, you know, a few dollars, but you'll have tons for like a long time. So once you're heating this up, it's going to be hot to touch. What I like to do is, if there's an opening, because you don't want to cut the polarizer, if you find some kind of opening on any side, if you can just kind of tear it open a little bit, some of the glass, and get your cutting wire to where you're going to be on top of the glue and the glass, like here. It's always a good thing. Let me try this side. If I can create some kind of opening. Let's do this right here. Might have to heat that up a little bit. Okay, see how that kind of came off? So now I have a nice opening here where I'm going to take my cutting wire, and I don't have to worry about cinching the polarizer. So if you see that right there, I'm already on top of the polarizer. Okay? And that's where we want to be. Now we can put this down again, let it heat up a little bit more. Okay? And then you're going to turn on, this has a built-in suction, and I can go over like which is the best one to use because they have these ones with clamps. But this has a built-in suction, so I don't have to worry about clamping things down. A lot of videos show you like just cut a slice of the frame here, cut one here, and pull it through. But many times you're going to end up cinching the polarizer, and then you're going to have to replace the polarizer. This method is like the safest, easiest method where you don't have to replace the polarizer later. Okay, so now we're going to go on an angle. We're going to slice all the way through till we get to this corner. Then we can swoop around, okay? So very gently, pulling the wire through. Very gently. Okay, now I got that corner. You could also feel it. It kind of goes in smoothly, but if you feel like kind of coarse, that means that you probably pinched the polarizer. Sometimes I hold down the LCD a little bit. You don't want to take too much time with this because you don't want to also warp the backlight with too much heat. So I try to assist this as much as I can. Oops. As fast and as slow as possible to do this. Once you get down, you can't really see this, sorry about that, but once you get down to the bottom, don't go all the way through, just to the bottom. Kind of work your way back up again. And it should be good. Just pull it off to the side. There you go. We've successfully taken off the glass. Okay. If you have this little bit, just gently pull on it. You'll see the glue start to kind of separate. Just gently. And there you have it. You've taken off the glass. Okay? Put this off to the side. Now we're back over here to where now we're going to clean the glue. I'll show you that one second.